He says it doesn't matter what competition they are playing in, they should be able to deliver the same level of performance and produce in the same way. Eddie Howe ahead of Newcastle United versus Fulham, and here they are. Maybe there is a problem with the sound system. Maybe they broke it because of how loud they were playing the music in the build-up, Ando. Fulham to kick us underway here on BBC Radio Newcastle, the BBC Sport website and app, and the Newcastle United website and app. It's a huge afternoon, isn't it, Ando, because they need to win in the Premier League. Simple as that. Yeah,
need to start winning, as you said earlier, need to start winning more games in the Premier League. 2 wins so far this season. But we need to start winning games and climbing up that table.
Referee Peter Banks is ready. This is a designated Premier League no room for racism campaign match, so the players take the knee before the whistle is blown to start the game. And we're underway with Fulham kicking off, and a diagonal ball high up the left wing towards the corner that Newcastle managed to push clear, and then it's sent forwards again by the visitors. And Nick Pope goal kick from that second ball. Trippier clips it in, back post. Voltemada! Oh, to the post! It dropped for Voltemada, and he has cannoned an effort back off the post. St James's Park was ready to rise and celebrate another Nick Voltemada goal, but somehow it stayed out, and it's been scrambled behind for another corner. Lifted up the near side. Out for a Newcastle throw. Miley gets away from Smith Rowe and receives it back from Bruno and plays in Trippier. Good football in the build-up. Murphy gets it from Trippier, corner of the penalty area, under pressure from 2 or 3 green shirts. Murphy makes a run and gets on the end of Bruno's pass. Murphy's hit the post. Looked like a cross from Murphy, but it hit the post on the near side. And then Burn over to Gordon. Left wing, it's gone out of play.
He was never scoring from that angle though, was he? I mean, he's just smashed it and it hits the outside of the post.
Passes it back to his centre half. Now Berger left side in his own half. Iwobi looking for the run of Sessegnon, tries to take it around Botman, has managed to find Jimenez in the area on the turn, and turns again, and a scoop shot which goes wide. Was there a touch?
Just hasn't got a clue, this referee. Yeah, it's a big Keystone Cops back there.
Still goalless. Bassi under pressure and has lost out to Murphy, who can take it all the way into the box. Murphy off the post and in! Jacob Murphy won it back from Bassi and drove on into the penalty area. A low shot off the base of the post and into the back of the net. For his first of the season, Jacob Murphy delivering once again for Newcastle United, who lead Fulham by a goal to nil in the 18th minute.
That's a great finish. I mean, Bassi, you've got to ask questions what he's doing. Centre-backs who think they can play. Just nipped it away from him, didn't he? Still had an awful lot of work to do because the angle's tight. He goes across lane up, hits the inside of the right post, and that's in the back of the net. But Bassi's
such an accurate finish, isn't it? It has to be across the keeper. They're on the left side now. Sessegnon to the giant Sander Berge. Started every match for them this season in the league. The Norwegian up to Smith Rowe, his first Premier League start of the season. Smith Rowe's got it again, back to Berge, lining up the shot. Pope pushes it out. Traore across goal and just wide. Traore with skill, dropped his shoulder, went on the outside, drove it across the face of goal. They've given it away. Miley's got it. Murphy to Trippier. Now Bruno turns and looks for space. He's got it. Joelinton in midfield, closed down by Traore onto Gordon, and Murphy in behind. Flag stays down. Jacob Murphy one-on-one. He's put it wide. Oh, that's a glorious opportunity for Murphy, who's already scored when put through on goal. He could and should have had a second there.
Yeah, you'd have fancied him, wouldn't you? great ball, Gordon.
And he's onside.
Yeah, well onside.
Down tying his boot at the moment, and Botman passes it straight to Berger in midfield, who releases Smith Rowe straight at Nick Pope, centre of the goal. Needed to go either side of the keeper.
Yeah, comfortable save in the end, but can't give the ball away there. Oh,
there's been a bit of that this afternoon. To Bassi. They're 10 yards from halfway here, Fulham. They've worked it nicely inside to Berger. Now Iwobi flicks it through his legs and then on to Kevin. That's a better ball this time. Is it in? Well, it is now. The first one hit the underside of the bar and came down, and Fulham celebrate because on the follow-up it's been put in by midfielder Sasha Lukic. Newcastle have a player down in the goal mouth. Fulham have equalised in the 56th minute. Kevin, the half-time substitute, with a better ball in this time, and it was met by a player in green. It crashed off the underside of the bar, then it was put into the net. Newcastle United won, Fulham won. They've been pegged back in his usual middle of midfield role. Harvey Barnes on the right of the attack. Joelinton, after a Fulham interception on a pass forwards from Newcastle, they've won it back. Gordon knocking it past Tete. Diop comes across, plays it against Gordon, and then off Diop. And a United throw quickly taken by Gordon. Voltemada in the area, backing in, holding it up, holding off his man, finds Gordon, lifts it in, Bruno! Oh my word! Bruno should score. Oh, and he knows it as well. What a great ball in from Gordon, and Bruno, the untracked run, near post. He's just headed it over. Gordon stayed up near halfway. Fulham have two players back with him. Sessegnon's throw, headed across the box, and it might run for Bruno. He gets there first. Bruno is down. Referee says there was no foul. Fulham retrieve it on halfway and send in a cross. Cher's header's gone backwards. Kevin now for Jimenez, and Pope diving to his right makes the save. And you can sense the frustration in the stands. Cher with one of his trademark diagonal balls. Gordon to bring it down, it's done well. Tete with him. Gordon onto Joelinton, holds it up, back to Bruno, and the shot from Bruno just wide. That looked close, goalkeeper didn't get a touch. Bruno low down to Leno's right. I think that was closer than his header. It just brought it clear. Cher intercepts. Vital work at the back from Fabian Cher, who now goes forwards up the right wing, but they play it up the left wing for Harvey Barnes, trying to get away from Tete. Barnes forced out wide, he's beaten him, it's done well. Barnes, is there a cross? Elanga! Oh, blocked by Sessegnon in front of goal. Almost a huge moment for Elanga. Bruno, Tonali, Sandro Tonali straight at Leno. Close twice. Barnes, great work, and Elanga blocked in front of the keeper, close to goal, and then Tonali, it just came across his body. The defender, and he carries it up to halfway where Tonali comes to get it from him. Lifted over into space for Elanga in the right corner. Sessegnon with him, Elanga to Bruno, corner of the box. Bruno shifts it, then turns back to Elanga in the penalty area. On the outside to Trippier, the cross hung up, header from Joelinton, side netting. Wow.
Put it wide.
Everybody around us got up to celebrate. Elanga does well inside to Voltemada. Bruno gets away from a couple of players. Referees let it run, and Joelinton over the top. Tonali in the box, sent wide. Tonali! Oh my word, that would have been some special goal. Great save from Leno. Tonali angled completely against him, hooked it across goal, and Leno diving had to push it away. Played short where he started his run. Here's Elanga winning it, and Osula carrying it on. William Osula driving Newcastle forwards into the box. Osula, could he win it late? Osula goes for the bottom corner. Bruno! Bruno Guimarães might beaten out by Leno, and the skipper, who missed a big chance earlier in the half, got on the end of the save from Leno and has buried the rebound. Newcastle United 2, Fulham 1.
Well, Bassi yet again loses it, doesn't he? I mean, he's had an absolute mare, the big centre-back, and they break. Decent strike from Asul, a decent save from the keeper, following up. Guimarães knocks it into the bottom corner.
There is a minimum of 6 additional minutes here at St James's. And now blows for full time. Oh. What a relief for Newcastle United. It looked like there was going to be further frustration, but Bruno won it in the 90th minute.